7 times Queen Elizabeth came to Toronto, each for different reasons, but one thing was constant: the impact she had on the people here and the city as a whole.
She has been amazing. She has taught us the principles of life, and nobody can dispute that.
A feeling shared across the world today and echoed by others signing a book of condolences at City Hall. Queen Elizabeth's visits to Toronto began as a princess in 1951 in place of her ailing father, and the first chance for the people here to feel her presence. She would visit again in 1959 as Queen, as part of her royal tour of Canada, with the streets crowded to see her motorcade along Bay Street before a visit to Woodbine Racetrack and High Park.
The Queen's visits really ranged over the time from a variety of different things that really represented the change in Toronto.
With each of those visits, the admiration grew, but her imprint on the city grew as well. What do you think her impact on this city specifically may have been?
I think it was her connection with people. But a lot of these visits and whatnot were a way for her to continue her presence, to continue to remind Canadians of how much she cares about them, and for the rest of her family too. The Duke of Edinburgh, of course, visited with her, cared greatly about stewardship and conservation, and things of that are very important to people who live in the city of Toronto.
In the Royal York Hotel, where the Queen and Prince Philip would reside when in the city, and where dinners were held in her honor, a wreath and flowers have been placed below official photos.
I'm on holiday from Australia, and we are great supporters of the royal family, and very saddened to see this happen.
I'm sad because I've been looking at her and knowing her family and everything else, and saw her in Ottawa. So my daughter, she couldn't believe it either, and extremely sad.
Even the customers at Toronto's British pubs are raising glasses in the Queen's honor, where walls are dedicated to Her Majesty.
What an incredible person, incredibly human. He's done so much. Beloved around the world. I think it's a sad time.
She would return again for her final visit in 2010. A different city for sure, the feelings carried by many who saw her from the start.
I just respect the woman so much, and we're going to miss her. The world is going to miss her.
16 mayors have held office in Toronto during Queen Elizabeth's reign. John Tory took some time today at City Hall to speak about how he had the chance to meet her, the grace, the dignity that she had, and the values that she brought to the city as well.